Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I as always am Grestar and this is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I know it doesn't really look like it, but from what I was able to tell, as soon as I hit my language selection, it'll start. I went through this part because I was like, I can do the setup phase on my own and then start with the game, but it started with dialogue and I didn't know if I was gonna miss a big like story chunk, so I just, as soon as I saw the dialogue, I turned it off. So here we are, and and we're gonna try this out. So yes. And then once we get to another like pause moment, I'll talk a little bit more about this game and my history with it, etc. I say history with it. This is a brand new game. Like, it just came out today, November 19th, and was it 18th? Was it the 18th that came out? 18th or 19th, one of those. Anyway, hello there. It's so nice to meet you. Or so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. It's that guy. It's Rowan. Okay, my name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Oh, it's a Munchlax. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. And sometimes we fight together. Sometimes nasty. That's all I'll say. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? I will be a guy. Choose your photo from the lineup. Even though these girls are pretty cute. Yeah, forget what I said. I'm gonna be her. She's cute. I will be Risa, the female, the female version of Riz. In my opinion, in my mind, that's how I've determined it. Your name is Risa? Yes. Okay, so you're Risa. Yes. Goodness, yes, I am. A fine name that is, thank you. What if it's like, your name is Risa? Well, all right. You know, like, that's a name, I guess. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? It's either Barry, Damien, Tyson, Marcus. I'll tell you. His name is Dingus. In honor of Aaron from Game Grumps. Dingus, is it? That's your friend's name? Yes. Alright, Risa, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on and leap into the world of Pokemon. Alright, cool. So like I said, I wanted to get into a bit of my history with this. I think we have them. Okay, the music says otherwise! Despite the exploration team's best efforts, the rare, oddly colored Pokemon eluded detection. The rumored red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleetingly, to the crestfallen team. Oh, that's why the screen was all weird, because it was a television program. It was news, I assume. That concludes our special report, Search for the Red Gyarados. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. I got little boots. And a giant head. Little stretch. Alright, cool. Oh, look, there's my Switch. Yeah, it's the latest game console, a Nintendo Switch. Not like latest game console, Nintendo Switch OLED. That was OLED, except I slurred it. Anyway, so, like I said, history with this game. So, in general, Pokemon is a game that I really enjoy. But when I want to get more specific, I have to say specifically the first three generations. I enjoyed generations 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. And like, I enjoyed 7, but like 7 is where it was really pushing things for me, you know? Sun and Moon, if I'm getting my gens correct. Like, there was a lot about Sun and Moon that bothered me. In part the story, like they tried to balance like these really heavy topics with this like super childish humor, you know? In my opinion, over the years, Pokemon games have gotten more and more babied. I mean, like, this is cute, but it absolutely looks like I'm playing a baby, doesn't it? Just look at her stretch. I'm playing a baby right now, you know? And just in general, I feel that Pokemon has taken that, direction in recent games. Starting most specifically with like Pokemon Moon, because like you look at Generation 6, like X and Y, right? That one, you know, it got rid of the grid-based system, which I actually like. I like the grid-based system. It's one of the things that I miss about like the older generations. And you were playing as a more like 3D model instead of the typical sprite. But you didn't look like a baby. You were like a young adult, you know, and you're going on your Pokemon journey, and that was super cool and stuff. Generation 7 with Sun and Moon had like a similar feel, but everything still seemed watered down to me. And then I started with Pokemon Shield, and similar. It was similar like in terms of character appearance. But the beginning of the game was super handholdy, and it was like cutscene-y, tutorial-y, just. And honestly, with my Shield copy, I only played like until I reached the open area, and I've had like a few encounters there, and then I was so bored and I just quit. I've never played Shield since then. And I know that sucks, but like it really sucks for me. Like I paid money for it, and I was really hoping for another good Pokemon game. But yeah, but you might have noticed earlier when I was saying like I enjoyed 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 as far as generations are concerned. I skipped 4. I never really played 4. I tried 4 one time briefly, and actually on this channel years ago, near the beginning of my channel, I was trying a wedlock challenge. Yeah, and a wedlock challenge on a Pokemon game that I had never played before, not the best idea, but that's what I decided to do. So the issue was like, too much of my team ended up dying, and it was gonna take too long for me in my mind to like train up a new team and like keep the series going, so I just ended the series early, and I never picked up the game again. You know, I never played Diamond or Pearl. I think I only got a few gyms in. So this is going to be like my first real experience with Generation 4, and I'm hopeful for it, you know. Man, I didn't want Pokemon Basics, I wanted a potion. They can't even give me that. Okay, so I can't just walk in bed, I have to go and press A next to it. Honestly, to me, that loses some of the charm. Like, one of the fun things I think about the early generations, you see a bed, you just walk up to it, and then you press down, and it looks like you're sleeping, or it looks like you're lying in the bed. But here, anyway, yeah. I'm definitely more biased toward the older Pokemon games. Not ashamed to admit that. I really wish that I enjoyed the new ones more. It's not that I want to dislike these. They're just choices, both aesthetically and like mechanically, that I don't like as much. Like Z moves, Mega Evolutions, I don't like those. So I'm hoping that this game has not a lot of that, and we can just kind of go back to the mechanically at least, the older generations of Pokemon. Risa, Dingus came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he said it was an emergency. Also, in my headcanon, his name isn't Dingus. That's just what everyone calls him, and he's kind of just accepted it at this point. Oh yes, Risa, don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. I'd hate for you to die. It'd be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Okay, thanks, Mom. I'm gonna immediately rebel. I'm immediately rebelling. Yeah, I'm going for it. I am going for it. What's up, mister? Hi, Arisa. Dingus was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? Okay, who are you? And why do you think you have the right to stop me, push me back, and tell me, hey, some boy was looking for you. You better go talk to him. This is some toxic... Alright. Is this the house? It probably has like a sign in front of it. Yeah, you're just some other douche, huh? You're off to hang with Dingus again, right? You two sure are tight. I wasn't gonna hang with him, but your twin, like, pushed me. And I guess now I have to. Oh, it's probably this one, the only other one with a mailbox. Hey, look who it is. It's Dingus, thud. What was that about? Oh, hey, Risa. I'm going to the lake. You should come too, and be quick about it. Okay, Risa? I'm finding you 1 million Poke if you're late. Also, I think in these games, the currency is like properly Poke Dollars. And I know that Poke is from like the Mystery Dungeon series, but I prefer just saying Poke. It makes more sense to me, so. Oh geez, forgot something. Okay, well now I'm gonna find you 1 million Poke, because we have that right. Yeah, that's right. No, wait, you're actually stopping me again? I was about to sass you. Dingus was looking for, are you serious? Okay, I guess I have to go inside and follow Dingus upstairs. Wow. Hi, Dingus's mom. Oh, hi, Risa. Did you come calling on Dingus? Like, even she calls him Dingus. It's so sad. He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Certainly not me, she says. I'd better take my bag and guidebook, too. Oh, hey, Risa. You followed me up to my room. How scandalous. We're going to the lake. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million Poke fine if you're late. I got out of the way for him so he could run, so that I would pay him 10 million Poke. Come on, Risa. You're smarter than that. I guess me and my little baby brain in my little baby boots, I couldn't think about that. Those consequences, you know? Hey, you saw the news report that was on TV, right? Yeah, because we always in sync watch the news. You know, search for the red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in a lake. That show got me to thinking. I'll bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it too. Okay, the whole point, Dingus, of that news report was that it wasn't in that lake. Why would we assume that we would have something equally as rare happen to show up? I don't know. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll go find a Pokemon like that. We don't even have normal Pokemon of our own. What are we gonna do if we do find it, Dingus? Die, probably. Alright, Verity Lakefront, cool. I assume it's just, Lake Verity ahead? The Lake of Emotions. Oh, I see. Alright, to the lake! Let's find us a red Gyarados. What's going on? Professor, there's nothing out of the ordinary on the other side either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before, but... Fine. It's enough that we have seen the lake. It's very pretty. Lucas, we're leaving. Professor, you've been gone for 4 years now. How are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh? There is one thing I can say. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve us very well in regard to our studies. In regard to? Well done. A lot of people would say regards, but that's wrong. Excuse me, let us pass, please. Yeah, hi, move on. Sorry, folks. What was that about? Those two? I don't know. Huh? Risa, let's go check this out. What's that? Don't go into the tall grass? No problem, no problem. We won't be in there long enough for a wild Pokemon to come out. Oh, Dingus, you about to get jumped. Oh, he's not about to get jumped. It's a briefcase? Those people forgot it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We could try to return it, but who were they? I heard them say Professor. Ah! Whoa, Pokemon! Who would have thought in the tall grass of all places? What's going on? Thank goodness this briefcase just fell open. Look, these are Pokeballs. Let's battle using the Pokemon in them. Which one do you want then? I don't actually know. I think I probably want Oshawott. Or Piplup, I meant. Sorry, this is the one that I haven't played. I knew it was Piplup, but yeah. I mean, as much as I could, like, relive Mystery Dungeon days with Turtwig, yeah. I think I'm more in the mood for Piplup. In part because of types, in part because of aesthetic appeal, and in part because then he could learn, like, Surf. And I think that, shoot, is Empoleon? No. No, I feel like Empoleon is, like, 8th gen. All I'm getting is Prinplup. What's the... Son of a gun. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna pick him. I'm gonna pick him. Yes, hello. See, I'd kind of like it more if I played like this. I don't know. Okay, I also want to talk about something else regarding aesthetics, because I know I just said that I would like to play like this more than the chibi. So I'm aware that if you go to like gens 1 through 3 or 5 or whatever, that on the board you're also just this little kind of chibi-ish sprite. But to me it's just different. Like this one is very clearly like baby chibis, like you took this brush, you squished it down, you know? And the other one, it's just like the aesthetic of Pokemon, in my opinion, you know? Like, it's not just Chibi Baby, it's Pokemon aesthetic, whereas this one on the overworld has Chibi Baby. So, yeah. I'm not saying it's not flawed, but that's just how my brain thinks of it. Oh no, my attack. Also, I'm gonna say something that sucks right now. So in order to play this, I'm having to use a capture card, right? And I was cheap because I don't have a lot of money because I don't have a job. And I bought like a $50 capture card. And like it works. You can see that it works, but I have to plug my headphones directly into the capture card and there is no volume adjustment. It is blasting in my ears right now, but there's only so much I could do. Like honestly, I think I'll lift it a little bit above my ears, so it's not as loud. That actually is a lot better right now. Okay, and I can kind of hear myself better too. I was probably just like yelling the entire time, wasn't I? That's fine. The wild Starly fainted. That's right, it did. It's my little Piplup's a champ. Yeah. Wow, your Piplup totally rocked! But my Turtwig was way tougher than yours. They were other people's Pokemon, but we had to use them. Those people won't mind, will they? Ah! Oh no, we've been caught. Whew, you found the briefcase? The professor would have gone through the roof if he knew I forgot it here. Yep, we found it. Huh? What? Did you use these Pokemon? Oh man, how am I gonna explain this to the professor? This is the professor's briefcase, so I'll take it, okay? Bye. Bye, Lucas. What was that about? I don't know what's going on. Risa, let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from that battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. Oh, now you're lead? Okay. Here's another thing that I don't like about these. Like, I understand it must be this way from like a programming perspective, but it's like they remove the grid-based system, which again, I enjoy the grid-based system, right? And so we just run around in diagonals and stuff like that. But like whenever an NPC is dragging you along, they go in the awkward grid-based system. Like because the rest of the game is not and the movement is like fluid, whenever they go into the grid-based system, it's awkward and slow. You go ahead. I know we have to go return these Pokemon. They're not ours. But I want to spend just a little more time with this little guy. Yeah, I just want to get a little more attached before I have to let him go for forever. So, okay. Let's go then. Let's go. All the way back home. Hey, there they are. Hey, it's those people. Is that old guy staring at us? I heard from Lucas that you used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Piplup and Turtwig. Fine choices. I see, that's how it is. Soreska. Lucas, I'm going back to my lab. Yeah, of course. Professor, wait for me. You should visit us at our lab later, I think. We'll be seeing you. Yeah, probably. Probably. What was that? What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. And didn't he want his Pokemon back? Risa, we should go home too. We're not going home, dingus. We're going to... Oh, maybe... Okay, I guess we are going home. I thought we were supposed to go to the lab. What's up, dear? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that both you and Dingus are unharmed? The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Warren of Sandgem Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. Risa, I think you need to visit him in Sandgem Town. I hear he's very scary. You should visit him. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon after deliberately disobeying me. Don't worry, I'm sure he will understand. Surely. Oh, I know. Risa, put these on. Running shoes. Yeah, and you can actually see aesthetically my boots changed. They were like tan before, and now they're pink. Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Tilt the left stick firmly and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. I'm okay. I'm okay. I had to sneeze. Well, isn't that just nifty? So nifty. Yeah, so you don't hold an extra button or anything. You just run. I am leaving Dingus behind. I do not want to stop for him. Here's one of the things I am looking forward to. With this game in particular. I am looking forward to seeing speedruns of it. Was it not this way? This seemed to be like a closed off area. I guess I'll just fight this Starly real quick. But it's a similar thing with like, so I actually haven't watched Sword Shield speedruns. But I did watch like Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu speedruns early on. I haven't seen any recent stuff, which means that when I do watch it, I'll be able to see all the cool routing stuff they decided on in the end, you know? But speedrunning's cool. And even if I don't particularly love a game, it can be enjoyable to see how people like master it or like really push the limits of speed there. So I'm assuming that I'm going to have a rival fight. It was interesting that I didn't fight Dingus right away. And like I said, I hardly played Diamond, like the original. Because if you didn't know, this is a remake. Should point that out. I hardly played the original, and when I did play it, like I said, it was years ago, you know? So, I don't recall how this game starts, typically. I was hoping to reach level 6, but I don't think I want to do, like, a, you know, grinding here, necessarily. I think I'm just gonna keep looking about for the proper way to go. Maybe it was just to the right. I believe it was. I believe it was. Oh no, it's a Bidoof. Hello, Bidoof. We also didn't get to nickname our Pokemon yet. Which usually you do like right after the first fight, you know? Or right before the first fight even. But I guess it's when the professor officially like gives it to us. That's when we'll get to name it. Okay, Bidoof is down. Now we should be level 6. Yes, yeah, level 6. Okay, cool. I got better stats. Go me. And I learned Water Gun. That's even better. Okay, that's much better, yeah. Okay, really quick then. So I'm gonna go into Pokemon. Because I want to see if I can move his moves around. This Pokemon is pretty sassy by nature. Alright, cool. Let's move this up here. Yeah. Typically how I just like to lay it out. Oh, I said not bag. I want to check what my options are. Attack speed, that's fast. Yeah, I guess we don't need to change the border. For now, I'll keep the battle effects on. Switch, obviously. Send to boxes. You can choose to have Pokemon automatically sent to your boxes or not when your party is full. What would the or not be? They would just, I wouldn't catch them after all? Interesting. You could just turn off, in general, whether a Pokemon, like, it asks if you want to nickname them. Huh. You can choose whether you wish to tilt your Joy-Con for controls in certain locations. Interesting. Autosave. Okay. Show nicknames. Oh, during Link battles, background music, sound effects, Pokemon cries. I'll keep it normal. Because I've already adjusted my headband headphones, which, by the way, if you didn't know, that headband I wear, the black headband that's under this, it has, like, very thin headphones in it. It's meant to be used, like, if you're sleeping. So, you know, you could, like, roll over and it wouldn't hurt, you know? But I use it for just this kind of thing, too. So, yeah. In part because having, like, my other headphones over, like, my hat or my beanie doesn't work as well. So, yes, I'm good with these settings. All I did was change the text speed, but that's cool. Are you gonna give me an item? Oh, no! You were a Pokemon in disguise. The weirdest kind of transformer. All right, Bidoof, let's go. I'm gonna water gun you this time because that should be more powerful. What I have to see though, did it say like how effective it would be? Effective. Is it really gonna hold my hand that much? I know that I look like a baby in the game. I promise I'm not. I'm a 27-year-old adult, kind of, like, legally speaking. Man, like, I will try to just think of that as not being, as the game not being as gatekeeping, you know? Like, it's more accessible because it seems like it just straight up tells you whether a move would be super effective, or not very effective. And to be fair, I actually was talking to someone. Oh, I wanted to talk to this person. That was the whole reason I came back here. Oh, yeah, no, they're just saying, if you don't want to fight, stay out of tall grass. If you don't like it here, leave. If your Pokemon's health, its HP is getting low, you should go home and get some rest, okay. I was talking with someone over Discord the other day in one of my groups, and, you know, we came up, he was considering buying a Switch and was asking people, like, what games would be good for it. And the topic of Pokemon came up, and I mentioned, like, yeah, I got a potion! Got a potion for free! Or potions, cool. I mentioned how, you know, I don't really like the newer Pokemon games, I really love the originals. And he was saying, like, he'd kind of be down to jump back into one and try it out, but he was overwhelmed by the different types and how they all interacted. So, credit where it's due, this kind of thing would be perfect for someone like him. But for someone like me, it's just obnoxious. To be like, oh, well, I guess I don't even need to pay attention to the types, do I? Cool. Good work, Piplup. That ledge is one way. Jump down for a shortcut to Twinleaf Town. Cool. But I want to be in Sand Gem. Hey, Lucas. Were you just waiting on the road awkwardly for me? Yes, you were. Okay, all right. He confirmed it. Hi, I've been waiting for you. Please come with me. The prof's waiting to see you. See? This is our Pokemon Research Lab. We'll just go ahead and open the door. Thud. What the? Oh, it's you, Risa. That old guy. He's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Okay. Ah, it doesn't matter, Risa. I'm out of here. See you later. Bye, Dingus. What was that? Your friend always seems to be in such a rush. Anyway, let's go in. I still don't like when things put a space after an ellipsis, you know? Just, it's supposed to be like right up against each other. Like, I don't remember ever reading in a style guide, putting a space after an ellipsis and immediately starting a new word, you know? I say immediately, but after the space, you know? Finally, you've come. Risa, was it? Let me see that Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then, I'll give that Piplup to you as a gift. Now that it's yours, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes. I will name him Rara. Though I might just say Rara, so as not to annoy people with like terrible accents, but it brings me back to 7th grade. Is either 7th or 9th grade. I don't remember which. Because in 8th grade I went to a different school, but then for 9th grade I went back. But my junior high, I took a Spanish course, and one of the little stories that we read, you know, to like help with comprehension and stuff, was about Rara the penguin. It's like, Rara es un pingüino. Él vive con su familia en Japón. And, you know, it's like, Rara's a penguin. He lives with his family in Japan. It's like, every Monday, he goes to the market to buy fish. Like, it was something like that. But anyway, Rara. Rara is a penguin. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? Yes. Your friend Dingus told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled very well, despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there was a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That's why I would like to entrust you with Piplup. Am I ever glad you're kind toward Pokemon? If you weren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. See, like right there, it doesn't have a space after an ellipsis, and I assume that's because you could replace that ellipsis with a comma. Like, if you weren't well, I don't even want to think about it. Whereas when they're putting a space after it, it's because it's the beginning of a new sentence, but I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Like, if they're being consistent with that, that's better, but I still don't think that that's how it works. And if there is a style guide, actually, yeah, if anyone happens to know about a style guide that does encourage that, like putting a space after an ellipsis to then continue a new sentence, or like to start a new sentence, do let me know. I'd be interested. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes. Good answer. You obtained the Pokédex. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Risa, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon. Just want to check my recording time. In this region. I've got the same kind of Pokédex as you. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Which means I am thrilled all the time, considering I live within the world of Pokemon, and they are literally everywhere. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Risa, your grand adventure begins right now. I mean, he even confirmed it for himself. He's like, I get a thrill every time I'm with Pokemon. There are countless Pokemon out there. That means there are just as many thrills. Like, he just said that. The professor asked me to help, so I'm gonna go out and fill the Pokédex pages too. That makes us comrades, working toward the same goal. I'll teach you stuff later, okay? Alright, bye, Lucas. I guess I'm out.